welcome to day 2. Had a reasonably good sleep last night. Tossed and turned a little bit, that's to be expected. Anyway, today's another day. We're heading off today to see Ellenborough Falls and the Blue Knob Lookout. So we're all packed up, ready to go. We're coming back here again tonight for dinner and camp again tonight. So it'll be a little bit lighter load on the bike today. But anyway, it should be fun.
In 1923, a resident of Elands, going under the alias of Bulga Bill, wrote a poem about the life of the timber getters that cut the tall timber from these hills around and along Padman's Road. The poem was published in the local district newspaper, and it goes like this. The wandering teams come and go on Padman's Road. The Bulga Creek lies below. Through the brush one dimly sees, beyond the stretch of tallowood trees. Across the foothills duck and dun, Mount Colby sleeping in the sun from Padman's Road. The bullocky swings his whip, off the creaking wheels fail to grip, because the mud is deep and wet on Padman's Road. We live the good old bushman's life in God's own out of doors, little thought of care or strife, in huts that have no floors by Padman's Road. Old Padman was a pioneer, cast in the sturdy mould. With great strength he felled the trees, till he was beaten to his knees by Padman's Road. But he paved the way for other men who followed by the road. Some are birds of passage, and some have come to stay, but Padman's Road is still a heap of slosh and mire and clay. Situated on the Bulga Plateau, Elands has a rich history deeply intertwined with the rugged landscape of New South Wales. Originally inhabited by the Warramai people, the area saw European settlement in the mid-19th century during the cedar getting era. Timber milling becoming a significant industry, shaping the local economy and landscape. In the late 1800s, Elands experienced a boom with the discovery of gold in nearby rivers, attracting miners and prospectors to the region. However, as gold reserves dwindled, the town transitioned to agriculture and dairy farming, with settlers establishing homesteads on the fertile plateau. Throughout the 20th century, Elands evolved into a close-knit rural community, sustaining itself through farming, logging and small-scale industry. The construction of roads and infrastructure facilitated access to the area, further integrating it into the wider region. Colling Road is a 16-kilometre long road that connects Elands to Comboyne. This first stretch out of Elands was at times potholed and corrugated, with the occasional washouts across or along the road. This meant keeping a watchful eye on the road for damage to avoid. Another issue was when the sun was shining through a tree-lined section of road. The dappled light would make it more difficult to recognise potential hazards on the road. The Japanese call this light komorebi. I used to love it when I was on a road trip in the back of the family car as a kid, but not so much when trying to negotiate country roads on a motorcycle. From Colling Road, it is 7.5 kilometres to Comboyne, including this nice twisty section. After refuelling at Comboyne, I made my way back up to Elands. I checked the side road for the all clear, but why does the Yeti sound like a two-stroke all of a sudden? Where did he come from? Let's roll back the footage and check. Ah, he'd snuck up behind me. I wonder what his hurry was. Guess he had to make an urgent phone call. Ellenborough Falls is a horsetail waterfall and the tallest single drop waterfall in New South Wales, with an estimated drop of 200 metres. The Ellenborough River starts its journey some 24 kilometres upstream from the falls, near the junction of Notting Bull and Padmans Roads.
Well, here we are at Ellenborough Falls. Just had a bit of a quick look at the lookout at the top. There's a lower falls lookout down here. So we'll go for a bit of a stroll down here, see what we can see. We might come back and have a bit of lunch. Anyway, it's a good little track. Lots of stairs. Well, we made it down to the bottom. A bloody lot of steps though. Can't tell you how many, I didn't count. Stepping like a pig. It was worth it. Good view down here. Plenty of water coming off there, that's for sure. Better regroup, catch the breath, and heading back up. Well folks, that's 700 steps. I won't have to walk again. That's each way. Yeah, pretty spectacular view at the bottom there. Worth the effort, but geez, it was a hard slog coming back up. Anyway, back up the top now. Gonna catch my breath. Have something to eat. Dinner of champions here. Sweet chili tuna, crackers, Mars bar, bottle of Coke. Anyway, Ellenborough Falls, well worth the visit. Come and check it out sometime and climb those 700 stairs. Okay.
It's a snake.
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah. Well, as long as he's behind me.
I'm going to reverse and rev.
Did you hit it?
No, I'm going to reverse and rev and get him to move.
Oh, okay.
He'll be right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Thank you.
My take on this exchange is that the lady was a local who knew how to handle the snake. Her attitude and demeanour told me she was experienced in this sort of thing and that she was best left to get on with it, rather than having me hanging around, as I have no experience in snake handling. Little Plain Hall was constructed in 1922 and was and continues to be the hub of social activity for the residents of this part of the Bulga Plateau. Everything from Progress Association meetings to dances, weddings and flower shows took place at the hall, and sports activities were held on the adjoining grounds. road up to Blue Knob Lookout isn't named on any maps, but it is clearly signposted. It's also a bit steep, so you might want to keep the revs up. Perched above the rugged terrain of Bulga State Forest, the Blue Knob Lookout provides visitors with a stunning panoramic view of nature's grandeur. Jutting out from the dense foliage, this elevated vantage point offers vistas of towering trees, rolling hills and glimpses of native wildlife. It's a tranquil sanctuary where one can immerse themselves in the untamed beauty of Australia's wilderness, a perfect spot to marvel at the wonders of the natural world. The red-bellied black snake is a striking venomous serpent native to eastern Australia. Its glossy black scales contrast vividly with its red or pink underbelly, a characteristic that lends it its name. Typically measuring around 1.5 to 2 metres in length, it possesses a slender yet powerful body. Despite its ominous presence, it is relatively shy and non-aggressive unless threatened. Preying mainly on frogs and small mammals, it plays a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. Though venomous, its bite is rarely fatal to humans due to the efficiency of modern antivenom. It remains a revered and respected creature in Australian ecosystems.
Well, that was a pretty successful day, I reckon. Managed to get out of here. Got down to Comboyne, got some fuel. Saw a couple of good things actually. The Ellenborough Falls were pretty good. How about them 700 stairs each way though? I think I need to be a little bit fitter to do that again. But anyway, we got through it, but no one died. It was pretty good. And the Blue Knob Lookout was pretty spectacular. You see for miles up there, that was pretty unreal. Anyway, back at camp now. Got the sweaty clothes off. Got them hanging up to dry. Just going to kick back for the rest of the afternoon. Just take it easy, recharge all the camera batteries, phone battery. It's clouding over. I don't know if we're going to get any rain. We might get a few spots. Anyway, tomorrow's another day. Anyway, in the meantime, we're sitting here waiting for this food to cook. Tonight we've got Moroccan lamb. Sounds pretty good. Last night's was alright as well. Wouldn't want to eat this stuff all the time. It's jolly expensive. I normally do other things for dinner when I come out, but I bought these two and thought, oh well, I'll give them a crack, see what it's like. Anyway, we're just waiting for the timer to go off, and we're going to tuck into some delicious Moroccan lamb.